Bobcats. I'm Taylor Garrettson.
And I'm Isaiah Bradley, and this is Bobcat Broadcast. Happy fall, Taylor.
You too, Isaiah.
First off, many students on campus have different backgrounds and stories, but one specific student has actually had to face a certain challenge for the past few years.
I got the chance to sit down with Allison Brewer and talk with her about her Tourette syndrome. Hello everyone, I'm Taylor Garrettson and I'm here with Allie Brewer, and today we're going to talk about her story. So Allie, where are you from?
Purvis, Mississippi.
And what is your major?
My major is journalism.
So, at what age did you discover you had Tourette's?
Well, I first developed my tics when I was 15, but I was not properly diagnosed until last year. So it's been about 2 years.
And how have you learned to live with this in your everyday life?
Just had to kind of force myself to understand that this is part of me now, and I can't really change it, so I may as well live with it.
So how can you explain Tourette's to someone who wouldn't understand?
Tourette syndrome is when someone who has Tourette syndrome makes noises and movements that they cannot control. So it can be a little jarring to some people, especially considering that about 10% of people with Tourette's have swear tics and can be very aggressively swearing, which is only about 10%, but people think it's more or less, but yeah, it's basically just a disorder in which you're kind of disruptive.
How has having Tourette's affected your school life?
Oh, it's made it a lot more difficult. On top of the other disorders that I am diagnosed with, I've had days where I couldn't get any work done at all because I couldn't hold a pencil because I couldn't stop stabbing myself in the face, or I couldn't type on a laptop because I just would keep knocking it over the table, like just hitting it. Or books too. I've done books. I've done a lot of things, but also the medication that I'm on, although it helps, it also makes me very, very tired. And so sometimes I'm just so exhausted from if I'm having a bad tic day, I just tire myself out, and then the meds make me even more tired. And so it's been very difficult trying to keep up with school.
What made you want to come to Jones?
Well, my sister told me to go to community college first. She said it was one of her biggest mistakes was not going to community college. And this one is the closest to my family. And I just, my dad went here back in '84, and he has a lot of great things to say about Jones, so I just decided to come here.
How are you liking it so far?
I like it. People are very nice to me, and they seem to like me. I don't know why, but I think I fooled them. But I like it. It's been very pleasant so far.
So what are some goals that you have for the future?
Well, my goals are, I've always loved writing, and so my dream is to work on a fashion magazine like Vogue, if they would take me. But I've always wanted to be a writer, and so journalism just feels like the thing that I've really geared most of my education towards doing. I would love to create my own charity for children with not just Tourette's, but children with all kinds of disabilities. And I would love for it to be an environment where children can learn about each other and understand one another, and especially when it comes to dealing with bullying, and sadly, a lot of people with disabilities can be very likely to develop like depression and suicidal thoughts, and it's actually very scary how many of us don't make it our whole lives, and that's something that I'm very passionate about.
What is some advice that you would give to other students, and what are some ways that we could accommodate to people with Tourette's?
Well, I think the best advice is, the simple, just be kind to people. You never understand what someone has, and even I could tell you every single thing that I've felt and how it's affected me for the past 2 years that I've had them, but you will never fully understand being in my shoes. And I think that goes for everyone in some way or another. And so I think the best thing is just to listen and learn, and don't act like I've had people try to teach me about Tourette's, even though they have no idea what it is. And I'm like, dude, I'm the one that has it. That's a little annoying. But just be kind and be open to learning about something even if you've never heard of it.
Thank you so much.
According to Tourette's.com, tics, which are involuntary or repetitive movements of vocalizations, occur as many as 1 in 5 school-aged children, but don't persist throughout their lifetimes. The cause of Tourette's syndrome is unknown. Tourette's.com offers resources and support for both children and adults. In addition, Allison is open to answering questions about Tourette's syndrome for anyone who is interested in learning more.
Next up is the BSU. The Baptist Student Union is a place where students can go to hear the gospel, get coffee from their favorite coffee shop, or even play foosball. Reporter Annalie Ragsdale gets the insight on the BSU with Brother Frank.
The Baptist Student Union is right off campus and is open on weekdays for students to hang out, play games, or enjoy their coffee shop. Frank Porter, director of the BSU, talked about the different drinks available at their shop.
Different sodas, and whenever I travel, I find sodas from regional bottling companies around the country, and we just started carrying a few different root beers and birch beers, and it just kind of grew to about 80 different bottle sodas that we carry from around the country.
Well, I haven't had a chance to try any of the sodas, although I hear they are fantastic. I am, however, obsessed with your coffee. So can you tell me a little bit about the menu? Do y'all have special items? I know the one that I got is very good. So.
Well, we do have special items. This semester we're doing the coffee of the week, and if you get 10 of those, you get a free drink. We've got a punch card.
Besides how amazing the BSU is, Bobcat Bash was held as well as Convocation on September 7th. All freshman students were invited, so please go check out a Convocation video on all our social media pages. And along on the Bobcat Bash was a very special guest singer, Carson Stratford.
The Bobcat Bash was a fun event, but you know what another fun event is, Isaiah?
No, Taylor, what is it?
Homecoming. Congratulations to our homecoming court. Our queen is Amberlyn Holefield. Our student body maid is Meg Matthews. Our sophomore maids are Tajane Jones and Sarah Jackson. Our freshman maids are Aaliyah Watts and Jordan Smith. And we would like to give a special congratulations to our Mr. JC, Gage Herring, and our Miss JC, Nariah Bell.
Homecoming week includes events like Jones Got Talent on Tuesday, October the 4th, Jones on Stage performance on October 5th, Glow Pep Rally on October the 6th, including a chili cook-off on October the 7th, and October the 8th is Homecoming Day, with a pep rally, homecoming parade, the football game, and presentation of homecoming corps at halftime. It sounds like a fun-filled week. Now sports, with sports reporter Dylan Branham.
Thanks, Isaiah. The homecoming football kickoff starts at 3 p.m. Our football team is undefeated, so congratulations as we continue with an amazing football season. Our men's soccer is also undefeated, and our women's soccer team has tied or won their game, so congratulations to all our sports. Next up, Assistant to the President for Leadership Training, Dr. Samuel Jones, works closely with our sports teams to help build leadership skills with his new program. In the fall of 2022, Dr. Samuel Jones started a program at Jones College called B1 Leadership, a training program to help Jones athletes become successful leaders. The goal of the program is to have athletes realize that they must be one in 3 different areas. Be one with yourself, with your team, and with the institution. The students must complete assignments every week, and each month they have a speaker series. Before coming to Jones and serving in multiple positions at the college during his career, he played basketball professionally, including in Finland. Dr. Jones would like to eventually expand the program to reach more students and athletes. And that's all for sports. Back to you, Isaiah.
Make sure to follow all our social media pages, and until next time, I'm Isaiah Bradley.
And I'm Taylor Garrettson.
Reminding you
To keep Jones in your bones.